Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Big Pants Underground. I would like to talk about something political today, something that is starting to get on my nerves. The liberals and the Democrats have been doing nothing but calling us on the side of Make America Great Again. I'm not calling myself a Republican. I'm calling myself a reformist. Basically, I want to make this country great again, whether it's Donald Trump or anybody, whoever it is. It doesn't have to be Donald Trump. It can be somebody else, as long as they're doing everything in their power to make our country the greatest country in the world, like it used to be. Okay. There's no denying that in the early 20th century, America was the greatest country that existed. All of the technology that came out of America, all of the industry that came out of America, we were the greatest country. It's because of us that World War II ended and World War I ended. That's just the reality of it. And anybody that wants to make our country great again has my vote. Now, having said that, there are many people in this country that would like for this country to stay the way it is, the way it has been, because when this country is in shambles, when we're all running around like chickens with their heads cut off because we don't know what we're being told, if what we're being told is true, if what's happening is true, we know none of this. So we're all just kept in the dark. These people get to stay in power. So when I'm really talking about the liberals here, I mean, obviously I'm talking about the liberals. I would not count myself as a Republican. I would count myself as a reformist. I want this country to be a great country. I want everything. I don't want our country taking care of the rest of the world. I want our country taking care of its citizens, its legal citizens. Okay. But what I want to focus on today is the press event at the White House where an NBC reporter called out Caroline Levitt, who is our press secretary, and told her that the images that President Trump had shown to the president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, were false. So there was a video that President Trump had Cyril Ramaphosa in the Oval Office and started asking about the genocide. The president of South Africa denied it. So Trump turned down the lights, played the video.
We have thousands of stories talking about it. Sure. And we have documentaries, we have news stories, and that. Is Natalie here? Somebody here to turn that? I could show you a couple of things, and I have to, it has to be responded to.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see the articles, please, if you would. And turn the lights down. Turn the lights down, and just put this on. It's right behind you, Johan.
There's nothing this parliament can do. With or without you, people are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. Yeah. South Africa occupy land. That's who we are. What we want to do, we can withdraw my membership. To the mother, to the poor, the farmer, to the poor, the farmer, the mother, to the poor, the farmer.
Now, you have this crazy woman. Her name is Yamiche Alcindor. I have no idea who she is. I've never seen her before. She's an NBC reporter, which obviously is tied in with MSNBC, which we all know is just a liberal propaganda piece. That's all it is. They do nothing but spout liberal propaganda and try to take down every single thing that Trump does, even if it's good. Even if he does something good, that's obviously good. They're still trying to stop him. So you got this woman, Yamiche Alcindor, who tells Caroline Levitt that everything that president showed to the South African president was false. And then Caroline Levitt shut her down because all of the images that were shown on that video were shown or were created by the Associated Press. And the Associated Press were the ones that said, hey, this is what's happening. So it wasn't the president. It was actually the Associated Press that videoed all those white crosses, and each one of those crosses that they showed on the video represent a dead South African white farmer.
The president showed a video that he said showed more than 1,000 burial sites of white South Africans that he said were murdered. We know that that was not true and that the video wasn't showing that. So I wonder, why did the president choose to show that?
What's not true, Yamiche?
It's not true that the video was showing a burial site. It is unsubstantiated that that's the case.
No, it is true that that video showed the crosses that represent.
Which is what the president claimed.
The video showed images of crosses in South Africa about white farmers who have been killed and politically persecuted because of the color of their skin. And those crosses are representing their lives. Those crosses are representing their lives in the fact that they are now dead and their government did nothing about it. Are you disputing that there's no...
I'm disputing the fact that the video showed what the president claimed it showed, because it did not show that. But even more, what I'm asking you is who at the White House...
No, it did show that. It showed white crosses representing people who have perished because of racial persecution.
Verifies the videos that the president shows, and what protocols are in place when there's unsubstantiated information being put out for the world and world leaders to
Yamiche,
show?
what's unsubstantiated about the video? The video shows crosses that represent the dead bodies of people who were racially persecuted by their government. In fact, the Associated Press, of all places, has a picture of that very monument, and the caption from the Associated Press is, "Each cross marks a white farmer who has been killed in a farm murder." So it is substantiated, not just by that video and the physical evidence that everybody saw on display in the Oval Office, but also by another outlet in this room, the Associated Press. So you should take it up with them if you believe the claim is unsubstantiated, and that's a ridiculous line of questioning.
You got this woman saying it's not real, and then you find out that she wasn't actually denying that the crosses were real. All she was trying to do was pinpoint the fact that President Trump said, we're showing you burial sites, and they weren't actually burial sites. But there was nobody buried there. But you're missing the point. This genocide did happen. You're trying to gaslight the American people into saying, no, that this is not a real video of burial sites. Well, no, it wasn't where they were buried. We have no idea where they were buried. You know, maybe they got buried by their loved ones, or they were just thrown into a river somewhere. We have no idea where they got buried, but these crosses are representing their life and the fact that their life was taken from them wrongfully and forcefully. I'm just getting tired of these liberals trying to gaslight all of us and telling us that these things aren't happening when we absolutely 100% know that they're happening. And our president is no longer afraid to tell the American people about what's going on. He is not afraid. There's nothing that anyone can do to him. I mean, he's got his own money. He's in power. He is there, and he is using his power for good, whether you like the guy or not, whether he's done bad things in the past or not, doesn't matter. His whole focus is on making our country the best country in the world, like it used to be. Okay. And there's going to be some pain, these tariffs and stuff. That's going to be hard at first, but it will get better. And by the time we come out the other end, we're going to be 100% better off than we were under Joe Biden, who obviously had no idea. I'm surprised he even realized he was the president Okay. After all the stuff that's come out. That's what I got for you today. These videos here are 100% proof positive that this genocide is happening, and the fact that liberals are trying to gaslight the rest of the world. They're trying to keep us asleep. Don't stay asleep. Wake up. We all have to wake up. We all have to realize what's going on, and we have to see through the lies, and we have to make our country great. We have to make America America again. We have to, and the people that don't like being here, the people that don't like it, can leave. Seriously, they should leave. They should. I hate to say that we have to force them out, but at some point we may have to, because they're doing nothing but ruining and hurting our country. That's all I got for you today, guys. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.